Make low heat smashes minus 15. Otherwise, only a few characters like Brian, Xiaoyu, Paul can actually launch it. And it's not that much of a risk when you're throwing something out like this. Getting a full combo off of a heat smash. Make it so heat smashes cannot go from heat smash into stance. Xiaoyu's probably the biggest offender of this because even on hit she goes into stance. But also make it so it's plus not 11 like this one in specific. Make it so it's always +1 or +2. That could be either or. But then you have a slight advantage, but nothing too crazy. Because it's a big button, you don't want to make it useless. Otherwise, heat smashes would just never be used. And they're pretty integral to the game, I'd say. So make it +1, +2, and it ends right there. That's it. Make it so this doesn't exist. Please make it so this doesn't exist. I'm not even gonna speak anymore. Please make it so moves don't become so safe whenever they're in heat. For example, heat should be good, but I think that sometimes it's a bit overtuned. Like this right here, being a normal hit launcher and only -8 now in heat, and it also regains heat. Do not make anything regain heat. King, Law, no matter who it is, nobody should be able to regain heat. But Law, as you guys have been seeing, is a huge offender for all of basically everything I've been talking about. This move, fine. -13, punishable. This move, not fine. Has to go. This recharging, none of that can stay. All of it has to go. Another thing that should be removed, in my opinion, is not installs itself. I think installs can work. I think the issue with installs is, for example, 4 forward 1 +2 in heat can be used as many times as you want until the meter's over. It shouldn't work like that. I think that the way it should work is one of two things. Either you get just this first one right here, and it's over with, or, and probably even better, you can only get your install by the install specific move. Of course, I'm not speaking on Heihachi, for example, because Heihachi is different. But with Brian, and Leo, and a few other characters, the way it should work, in my opinion, is you can only get it, for example, from taunt, or like this, right? Moves that give it to you. I don't think that he should be given like it's nothing, because then we have issues. I think another thing that should be gone is Dragunov and Steve have this issue. Dragunov is the most annoying to punish. There's a few other characters like Horang and other stuff like that, Horang and Yoshi, but this is at its worst with Dragunov. Look at that. Look how difficult it is to punish. This should not be the way it is. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm glad it's sidesteppable now. But there's no reason I should struggle this much to just punish a heat smash that whiffed, you know? Every single heat smash should be probably around Horang's heat smash speed. 17 frames I think sounds good. Big button, not too fast, but not too slow either, you know? I think it's better because it'll also nerf some characters like Brian being able to do taunt heat smash, which is absolutely busted. Something that could change is, like, I'm not gonna say to do this because it probably will never happen, but heat burst doesn't even have to exist in my opinion. But if heat burst exists, I think that it shouldn't be able to extend combos the way it does, right? So here's a regular combo. Let's just use this right here. You can extend the combo. What I think should actually happen is, let's do the same combo, or at least I believe I'm doing the same combo, is right here. It would just do this, not the actual elbow, but you'd use it and it would knock them straight down. And give it so that they're like not extremely minus. Make it so that you just can't get a follow-up right there, just so you know no crazy shenanigans happen, just like that, how I just said -2 for me, something like that, where they, if I'm gonna do a low, they can block and stuff like that. I think that would be a great change, because then this move wouldn't be so much wouldn't make combos so long where people are complaining about it, because the combos usually are fine. I think there's some characters though I think can make their combos way too long. Tailspins is also a big problem, but that's for a different video. Instead of +2 on hit and +1 on block, I think that it should be either +1 on hit and 0 on block, or what I think should just happen is it could just always be neutral, to be honest. or on block it could be like, I don't know, -2 or something like that. It doesn't have to be crazy, but it would be very nice to just have something a bit like toned down, you know? On a move where you hit them with a heat engager, I think that they should be, instead of +9, I think it should be maybe like +2 or 3. +2 I think is fine. You got the, or +3 is fine actually. You got the hit, you deserve some plus frames, but you probably shouldn't be able to get some crazy mix-up on them. Something I hate is moves like this, which are -9, for example, this specific move, right? And is only a counter hit does it actually connect both. However, in heat, on block, this move is +6. But I'm going to give this move a benefit of the doubt because you can't parry it, but I still think it's absolutely nuts still. The fact that it's, it just brings them straight to the wall as well. Look at that. But, again, this move isn't as bad as some examples, but I just wanted to use it because Claudio was just somebody I thought about that gets egregious plus frames. Like I just said for Claudio, here's another good example. You go from -16, only hitting actually on counter hit really, to this. -1. And on counter hit, I think we all know what happens. 64 damage.